connected. Okay, people. So, Game Theory, which is a channel that makes tons of theories, like 2 years ago, made a theory about, like, pretty much almost every video game being connected. And I'm gonna go a step further than him. I'm gonna bring up some of the connections he made in this video and connect even more stuff to it so it has a bigger web. So let's talk about it. So first of all, let's start off with the fact that he mentions in the video that that the Marvel Universe is connected to this whole theory because Spider-Man appeared in Tony Hawk, and of course the Spider-Verse is a thing, and then of course in another universe he's with the Avengers and in Infinity War, and then the actual Thanos from Infinity War was on the Fortnite Island. So let's talk about this. Since there's every Spider-Man in one universe, in a multiverse, right? That would also connect it to the video game, right? Where there's a connection through an Easter egg where Nico is from GTA 4 is talking about Roman Bellic. And so this pretty much connects us to GTA 4 and GTA 5, GTA 4 The Lost and the Damned, GTA 4 Ballad of Gay Tony, GTA Chinatown Wars, and also it's said that the Rockstar Games employees have said that the HD universe is disconnected from the older games like Vice City and all that stuff, but in my opinion, they're connected through a multiverse since we see locations such as Los Santos stay throughout, and of course that's a unique location to those games, and Liberty City. So yeah, I would add those games onto this web. I don't know about the original GTAs. I don't think it matters that much. Like, those weren't the most interesting games. So we have GTA 4 and all that HD stuff. Then we have games like GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, and GTA 3, and a slew of other titles in this huge connected multiverse. We could also throw in Red Dead Redemption 2, as in GTA 5 you can see a book in Lester's possession called Red Dead Redemption, made by Jack Marston, who, in my opinion, after the events of the first game ever made of Red Dead Redemption, but is the second game in the timeline, that would mean that he could have written a book about his father who was an outlaw. So those events actually pretty much happened in the HD universe. So, but again, it doesn't matter because they're all connected through a multiverse. So we also can connect Bully to this HD universe, as we see Bulworth in GTA 4. Either way, this could be an alternate version of Bulworth. I doubt it. I do think it is connected to the HD universe. But even if that was the case, it could be in the 3D universe as well. But I do think it is more likely to be in the HD universe, since there's no mention of it in the 3D universe. Now, there's other games such as Manhunt, which is referenced since Starkweather, one of the characters in Manhunt, is a movie director in Bully. Before his whole controversy happens and like he becomes like this really evil person. So we could connect at least Manhunt 1 to this. And Red Harlow is mentioned in Red Dead Redemption 2. So you could also connect Red Dead Revolver to this whole multiverse. So yeah, but we have another link. So recently Fortnite collabed with Tomb Raider and Lara Croft. But we also have her appearing in one of the Duke Nukem games. And of course Fortnite's in this web. So we have Fortnite, Lara Croft, Duke Nukem. Of course in this video I'm going to bring up a slew of other connections. And a lot of those are actually from Fortnite. So not only have we also got the DCEU movies in this multiverse, the comic book Batman and the Dark Knight movies, because those also had a Fortnite crossover. So pretty much Fortnite is really helping with this. We could also connect Star Wars with Fortnite because they had a huge crossover with the Mandalorian, and that gets really expansive. There was also a bunch of skins from Star Wars that was in it. Of course, we got Call of Duty in there because the COD Soldier was in a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. Either way, I feel like the whole brand, there might be multiple universes for the Call of Duty since there's Modern Warfare, Black Ops, but we still got all those universes intertwined in this theory too. Okay, I found a very expansive connection. Let's talk. Okay, so I wanted to connect Bob's Burgers to this huge web because I needed to. I love Bob's Burgers. I need it to be in this multiverse. But how? So I got thinking. Okay, so in Archer, it is revealed that that Bob Belcher is actually a disguise by Sterling Archer. So we link Archer to Bob's Burgers, obviously. And of course they're both voiced by H. John Benjamin, right? And then Archer had a collab with Kingsman The Golden Circle, right? And obviously Kingsman is based on a comic. So my logic is they have to be in at least a multiverse together, or at least a branch of the multiverse has to be dedicated to them. They're separate universes, but they have to be in the same multiverse at least. So that's where my logic is. And so then Mark Hamill appears in the comic book. So then I thought, okay, Mark Hamill has to be our saving grace. What else has Mark Hamill appeared in? He also appeared in Jay and Silent Bob, one of their movies, right? So then I thought, how do Jay and Silent Bob connect? But then I remembered, Kevin Smith has all these movies intertwined. Jay and Silent Bob makes so much cameos. And then in Mallrats, one of Kevin Smith's movies, I feel like they appear at one point. So, and then, y'all know who appears in that movie? Stan Lee, who makes cameos in Marvel movies. He made a cameo in Avengers Infinity War. And obviously, Thanos from that movie got onto the Fortnite island. Bob's Burgers connects to this video game theory. And there's so much else we could add on to this theory. And literally, I cut the video so much just to think. This is like 6 degrees of separation, but on a harder level. Because it can't just be, oh, this actor appeared in one movie, he plays a character in this other movie. Nah, son. We have to find the actual characters and their crossover into the other movie. It has to be canon. You know what I mean? It can't just be, oh, the dude from Friends plays this guy in other movie. There's no connection. There's no universal connection. So you have to think. You have to think of what, and the way Mark Hamill actually connected really well is that he played himself in a Jay and Silent Bob movie. So obviously, if you play yourself, like, you kind of connect. And at least, obviously, Mark Hamill, he's a multiversal figure. Like, maybe maybe not all his characters would be in the same multiverse, but you'd think that if he was in a multiverse, his doppelgangers would be in the same multiverse if he was Mark Hamill. So that was my logic. Wait, I'm gonna cut this for some more thinking, okay? And then the final link. Simpsons, Family Guy. How does this connect at all? It's pretty easy. Simpsons, Family Guy. They collabed together, right? And then, luckily for me, there was a short for The Simpsons that recently came out promoting Loki, where they cross over with the trickster himself. And obviously, Loki, he was recently added into Fortnite. Simpsons is now in Fortnite, guys. He's in the same multiverse. Seriously though, you could literally think Fortnite, it really helps. They have so much collabs. Just think about, if you want to connect something, first look at the highest, the IPs that collaborated the most. So, the reason why I'm not trying to collaborate Simpsons with, Kingdom Hearts, is sure that's a big crossover that I could probably help collaborate together. But, Fortnite is just so easy. It's had so much collabs. And if Game Theory says they're canon, that I consider it canon. So, here you go. Simpsons, Family Guy is now a part of Fortnite. I'm literally just trying to do, collaborate every single thing I like or are interested in, to this huge web. Let's talk about some other ones. So, of course, we also have Phineas and Ferb, which collaborated with Marvel characters. And they had a non-canon Star Wars episode, but that doesn't count. But the Marvel episode was canon. And, of course, Marvel has a big multiverse. So, of course, that has to be canon in this sort of, context. And then they also collaborate with Milo Murphy's Law, which is another show created by the same people. So yeah, there's quite a bit to this web of collabs and all this nice stuff. I'm actually gonna try thinking of a way in my mind to collaborate Death Note and Grim Fandango to this world. It's gonna be a challenge, but I wonder if I could do it. I'm gonna try that since those are both some IPs that I like. So I'm gonna try connecting them to this. So yeah, I think this is it for the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. This probably will become a series where I just try to yeet as much stuff that I like onto this huge interconnected web. So yeah, bye-bye.